Hello and welcome to a short glance at Fabric for 3ds Max. A few weeks ago we introduced Morris the Multipede, a procedural rig example. Here we can see it in action. Morris is a fabric mesh that uses an obstacle mesh and a head position locator. If we now select and move the head locator, we can see how Morris will start moving. The spine and legs of the rig automatically follow the torus obstacle mesh. We can also enable set meshes to use a more complex geometry for the different parts of Morris. By opening the canvas graph, we can edit and tweak various characteristics of Morris. This node, for example, controls the sizes of the body parts. By tweaking its parameters, we can make the parts bigger or smaller. We can also adjust the size of the legs to finally end up with a very different looking character. Once done, we can select the head locator again and move it. And we see little Morris crawling around in his new design. In this example, block presets are used to scatter objects in a scene. This procedurally generated mesh has several parameters that allow you to tweak the road's curve positions, adjust its height and width, and finally to define the amount of lamps to scatter along the road. The offset and sizes of the lamps can also be adjusted. On top of this, you can open the canvas graph and see how the scattering is done. You can also change the content of the lamp object and use different meshes. And here are the blocks that create the XFOs and that deform the geometry. Finally, we have a mesh collide sample with a sphere that deforms a plane. This all happens in real time, and if we move the sphere mesh, we can see how it deforms the plane wherever they overlap. So how is this accomplished? The plane is a fabric geometry with a modifier that expects a collide mesh and a collide mesh transform. Inside the canvas graph, we can see that a deforming mesh is set up. Then some raycasting is done on the collision mesh. The result is used to update the properties and deformations of the final geometry. And now a little sneak peek at Kraken for 3ds Max. In a nutshell, Kraken is an open source rigging solution for Fabric Engine. It provides a cross-platform DCC rigging framework. With Kraken you define in a node-based editor the rig components and solvers. Then you create the rigs and guides inside the supported DCCs. The result will be identical across the different animation applications. Kraken for 3ds Max is coming soon. For more information on Kraken, please visit our forums and check out the Kraken category. That was it for this video. For more information, please visit fabricengine.com. Thanks for watching, bye!